Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode. Beside me, we have a student all the way from somewhere. I'm going to let her introduce herself first.
Namaste everyone. I'm Neha Saurumagar and I'm from Nepal.
Neha from Nepal. We didn't have a lot of Nepal students, but you are one of them. So, how long have you been in Canada?
I came in last August, so it's like almost 1 year plus few months. So it's been like plus 1 year of experience.
Okay, so almost a year. So you experienced everything.
Yeah.
Winter, summer,
spring,
everything.
Yeah.
Which season is your most favorable season?
It's either summer or spring. In winter also, it's not like I don't like, but it gets hard sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's why, but I like summer and spring a lot here.
Not the fall. I personally love the fall the best.
Yeah.
But you don't like the fall?
I do like, but when it comes to like what you like the best, I think I would say like again summer or spring.
Okay, okay. What's the difference between the summer here and compared to your home?
I have not found too much of difference because in my hometown, I have experienced all of the summers, like because we have up to 36 or above as well, and even less than that. And here in Canada, sometimes it gets a bit too much heat whenever you come outside.
Yeah.
So I would say from Nepal to here, Canada, there's not much difference. It's just that where you come from in Nepal, like if you have been to the south part, then it's too hot there. So you might not feel anything this summer. So it depends on like where you are from.
Okay. So I'm very curious about Nepal. Nepal is, there was one time I was so close. I was in Tibet, in China. I was at the base camp. So that was the most close time I was close to Nepal. So what is your country look like?
I would say Nepal is actually a divided country into 3 regions mainly.
Okay.
It has Himalayan region in the first and the northern part.
Okay.
Then the southern part is the Tarai region.
Okay.
And there is a hilly region in the middle of like Himalayan and the Tarai region. So it's like divided into 3 regions. Basically, you can experience everything, like every seasons over there.
So is that province or states? What do you call it?
So we have like, first is region. The region is the biggest one.
Okay.
For example, in Canada also it has northern, south side and all this stuff. So we have like 3 regions: Himalayan, hilly, and Tarai region. Then after we have like 7 provinces.
How many?
7 provinces.
7 provinces.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the provinces are basically the collection of districts. There are like few districts, 5 to 7 in one province. So yeah. So that is how it is.
Okay, I noticed when you say hi to them, you said namaste.
Yeah.
Is that Indian?
No.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
It's actually a Nepali language. When you say like namaste, it means like you're greeting people.
Okay.
So yeah, whenever we see people of our own like relatives also, we respect them. To say them respect, we either do namaste or darshan. Darshan is also this one.
Okay.
So yeah.
I thought namaste is like in yoga or in something. Namaste, right?
No.
You guys don't know that? Oh, okay. Anyways, I think I saw some yoga instructor always say that namaste.
I see.
So I thought it's an Indian thing.
It is very popular though.
Very popular.
Yeah.
Is that close? Nepal culture and then
Indian culture? I would say because the Hindu culture is same everywhere.
Yeah.
For example, Indians also worship the same God. We also worship the same God. I think the difference comes up when we do the things differently.
Okay.
If you see, even in the way of worshiping God, we have different way and they have different way. But because the religion is same, like Hindu, most of the people in India are also Hindu and we are also Hindu. So that's why I would say basically speak because of the religion.
Okay.
So yeah, most of the things are kind of similar.
Okay. So we'll go back to your country later. I'm very interested in different country cultures. So I'm gonna ask you more about Canada. So you've been here over a year now. Overall,
Yeah.
do you like it?
Yes.
What's the best part you feel so far?
I think people's mindset here, because I come from Nepal, so I know I've lived a lot there. I mean, I know different kind of people over there, but in Canada it was kind of very new for me. And I would say the people here think differently, maybe a bit more like logical, let's say. So yeah, I think the way people think, they behave, I like that part a lot.
Oh, you like the, okay. Yeah. I do like the Canadian people. They're very polite. They are very behaved, you say, right? Yeah, very civilized.
Yes.
Sometimes can get a little bit hard in China. People are crossing the road without checking. Yeah. Here it's more organized, everything.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, so In school, let's talk about academic part. Which faculty are you in now, right now?
I'm in business faculty at University of Manitoba.
Okay.
And the business faculty is called Asper School of Business.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know Asper is one of the hardest
Yeah.
faculty in UFM to get in.
Yes.
Did you study very hard to get in?
I think yes. For example, I had both academics and the extracurricular. So I think both equally helped me to get really quick into the Asper.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so do you like business?
A lot. A lot, because I chose business because I wanted to pursue my education in this finance or something business. So that's why I was very determined from my grade 8. And in Nepal, we have to like choose. If you are watching from Nepal, then you might relate. So it's like if you are in grade 8, 9, then you have to choose subject. Either you want to take computer or accounts. So I choose accounts from there. So I think I was pretty determined that I want to go to the business or finance field. So,
okay, okay. So before you choose this pathway, I mean business, you choose this as your major. Did your parents give you the support, or is this what they want?
I think they supported me when I say that no, I want to continue in my business. I want to do something in this part. Maybe I like it. So they never said no.
Okay.
I would say they were the first person who supported me. Okay, you can go there, because in Nepal, to be honest, either it's still there that if you have like good GP or if you want like good career, then people generally go to the science faculty.
Science, okay.
But they never forced me like study science. They never said me that. So I think they supported me.
Yeah.
That's why like I'm here.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you choose to come to Canada. Who made the decision? You wanted to Canada or your parents did?
My parents.
Your what?
My parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
Okay, why Canada?
I think because I have many friends who went to the US and US and a lot of places. Like Australia is very famous.
Yeah.
Most of the Nepalese are in Australia.
Yeah, because it's closer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's closer, and I think that's pretty nice as well. The weather is not so much different. I think Canada because they wanted me to explore places, and I think after USA, Canada is one of the very nice place, or say very good resource it has for the business people.
Okay.
So that's why.
Okay, so when they told you, hey, Neha, we think you should go to Canada, did you feel like, oh no, I don't want to go that far?
Yes,
Yeah?
I think I didn't agree to the day I was flying. I am not flying. I never agreed like I want to go to outside, because I had my thinking that I will go abroad, but for my master's study, so that I can be prepared.
Okay.
Because I think when I came here, I was not prepared. I was just like after high school.
Okay.
And yes, to be honest, till the date I had my flight, I was not prepared. I was like, no, I don't want to go.
Did you cry?
Yes, a lot.
Oh yeah,
a lot. Even when they were saying like we are going to pursue your career, maybe like undergraduate in Canada, then I was like, no, please. But I think it was a good decision somehow.
Do you have siblings?
Yes.
They're younger or older?
All are very young.
They're all younger?
Yeah.
Okay, so now since you are here, do you regret your parents' decision? Do you think there's a wrong choice for you?
No.
No? Now you like it?
Yeah, I like it because I think it has given a lot of things for me to learn, to see the world in a bigger picture.
Okay.
So that's why I think I like it. Though it's like we are far from home, but I think this is the age where we need to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it though.
So if you say for your sister and brother, I don't know, are they sister brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both.
So both, right? Okay, so if you tell your sister brother, do you encourage them to come here with you, or you think they should go somewhere else, or they should stay in Nepal?
I think I'm here, so they should go explore other places, like, because I'm here, like, and I can tell them about this place. So it depends on them as well, like what they want to study.
Okay.
For example, my brother is like very small, but he's more into like automobiles and all.
Okay.
So maybe this may not be the place that you want to come.
Okay.
So it's basically depends upon what you want to do and where do you want to explore. But yeah, I think exploring is very important.
Yeah. You need to open your mind, right?
Yeah.
So Asper Business School, you like it? You have the course? What's the most? Give us a successful story.
For me, I think Asper is very, very competitive. At the same time, it is very rewarding as well, because it is one of the most well-known business school in Canada, in whole Canada as well. And recently, it has a lot of networking opportunities, to be honest. recently I went to the Ignite dinner. It is hosted by Asper like every year.
Okay.
And it's kind of like welcome for the new students.
Okay.
And a very big networking event, like one of the biggest, because there are like 850 plus business professionals along with the students. I think that was a time when I went to the event that was so big in my experience in Canada. I think it was intimidating at the same time, but after a while I approached myself to the company people. Like I introduced myself, hey, this is Neha, I'm an Asper student, and they were welcoming.
Oh yeah.
So I think that was one of the good thing that happened recently. And following day, I think the following week, the following week, I went to the CPA network night.
Okay.
It is basically for the accounting majors. So it's also a very big event. There are like companies, too many companies, the big four companies, where you network and where you talk about the co-op opportunities. So I think that is one of the very nice experience that I recently had in Asper.
So Asper provides you a lot of opportunities to network with people and then make you feel you are in the business right now, right? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. What clothes you wear?
I wore like very professional suits because they have in their own, whenever you get the invitation, there's
always dress code.
Yeah, it's like business professional, business formal. So yeah.
Did you buy them here or you bought them from
I
home?
already had it from Nepal.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't buy anything here.
So were you nervous in the beginning of the event?
Too much. Like I can't express how much nervous I was because they were like all very business people. Like they were literally actually business people who have achieved a lot. And I'm just a student, like a student as in who wants to learn more. But I knew if I make connections right now, then obviously it's gonna be fruitful in the future. So,
dream big. Maybe one day you become one of them, right?
Hopefully.
Did you go with classmates, friends, or just yourself?
To be honest, in Ignite dinner, I was the only one. And I think that's the fun part because when you are alone, then you have the feeling, okay, I have to do this at the same time. So then I made friends after Ignite dinner. I made a lot of people who are in Asper in my like same semester. So yeah, it was fun.
Cool, very cool. So I think Canada is good in this way that they always provide you different opportunities to new people, to get to know the stories behind people. Even I'm doing right now, I want to introduce your story to people. Okay, so give me one good example about studying here, studying in Canada, except that banquet thing, like academic-wise.
I think for me, to be honest, the amount of resources and the amount of help that I've got from people is the best thing that you will get. For example, even if you are in ICM or UFM or any of those places, the campus actually have a lot of resources. Like it will give you to the whole amount of resources. Like there is a resources, like sea of resource. Just go and have something for yourself. It's like that. So I think the amount of resources it provides you and the people. Obviously, people are very nice over here.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me one thing that you think is very nice thing about living here. Not academic, outside of classroom. What's the best thing you think so far?
For me, except the weather part, weather is also nice to be honest. But I really like exploring places here. There are a lot of stores. The Manitoba-based stores.
Oh, you mean local stores?
Yeah, I mean the local stores. So I think I like exploring them. At the same time, other ethnic food. For example, I've already tried Vietnamese and Japanese and all this stuff. So I think
you don't have that back home?
I had already tried, but I think here we have a lot of options, more varieties and all. So it was nice. So yeah, I think trying the local stops, the foods, and hanging around people, meeting them, talking to them is very nice over here.
Any culture shock?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, that's it. So you arrive here, nothing, everything is normal, everything's expected?
Maybe from the African side of thing is kind of very new for me.
The African side?
Yeah, African side. I was aware about a bit of Western culture because we always watch like movies and
Hollywood shows,
So I think African culture was a bit of new for me. But apart from that, I had a pretty much idea like how it looks like and all this stuff. So it was not that much of cultural shock.
So do you have any homesick in the beginning?
No, I don't know what. Yeah, I didn't have any homesick in the beginning because I had my like extended relatives here. I had my friends. So in the beginning, I didn't have. But when the October, November came, this is the time when we have our biggest festival.
Okay.
It's called Dasai, and most of the people also call Navaratri in like Indians. So yeah, I think
it's like what's it called? It's like not Ramadan, another one.
Diwali.
Diwali,
Yeah.
It's like Diwali?
It's like first is Dasai and then it's Diwali. So
Okay.
I think during that time I had homesick, but before that I didn't have. I was busy exploring places.
That's good. So do you think because you are open-minded enough, so you don't have those... Yeah?
I would say yes, because I've seen a lot of people who came with me and they are having like homesick, and they used to say me also. We know by the way they talk, right? So I think yes, it's like having your open mindset. I'm open to learning and leaving that thing a bit of like, let's say I also miss my family, but also seeing like that why I miss my family and I have a lot of resources and I will do this thing. So I think being open-minded is very
it's very important, right? Yeah, I think Canada, I always tell students, Canada is not a white country.
Yeah.
Once you get here, it's not in a Hollywood movie that North America is all white people. No, it's very mixed here, right?
I think it's very mixed.
It's very mixed,
very
especially
mixed.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yeah, we have lots of newcomers here. Yeah. So, you have any interesting story in life?
Like in Canada?
In Canada, yes, of course.
I think yes. Like, not interesting, it's kind of weird.
Okay, sure. Share a story. I like to hear stories.
Yeah, so I would share the story in the last year. It was during winter time. So
yes.
I got lost.
You got lost?
I got lost in bus. It was 14 and 47. I had to go in the bus number route 14, but I went to the 47. It
Why?
was in the morning. I don't know. Maybe I had a glitch in my eyes when I saw the bus. I could not even recognize. And when I went to 47, I had already, when it was going this side, I already knew that I'm in the wrong bus. Then also I thought like let's wait. But no, I was already in the wrong bus. Then it went to very countryside, and I was already very afraid too much. Then I asked the bus operator driver. So he told me that like I want to go to the UFM because I only know the UFM University of Manitoba. So I told him that I wanted to go to UFM. Then he told me that then don't get off this bus. This bus will take a round.
Oh, it's a loop.
Yeah, it was a loop. So it will take a round, and I can go to the UFM.
Okay.
Then I was like, okay, now I'm done. All the like I think because it was during winter, no one was in the road. I was already afraid. So I think that is very interesting. That is the first and the only one story that I got lost in bus. I think I enjoyed.
Yeah, please don't get more stories like that. Yeah. So, did you miss any class that day?
Hopefully no, because I was early that day.
Oh, okay,
it's like 1 hour time.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you were just coming to campus to study, not for classes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So was the bus driver very nice to you?
Yes. Yes. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe they can be rude and all, but he told me very nicely, okay, this bus will take a turn and you will go to the UFM. And I was like, okay.
Okay, so one thing you learned, when you take a bus, be careful to take the wrong bus.
Yeah, it's very important.
Okay, so if there's one thing that you think Canadian education system can improve, like which thing that you think is not good enough, let's be harsh, it's okay. You can talk about bad things about Canada.
For me, it has been a good experience so far because if I compare the education system in Nepal, it's also very good. Theoretically, I think it's very strong in Nepal as well. But here in Canada, you will get like practical experiences as well. If you have something lab, then they will actually do the lab. But I feel like because now in my university education, so I feel sometimes the courses are too much. Like
too much?
Too much.
You mean the amount of the information?
Amount of information is too much.
Okay.
Some professors can balance that, but I feel like maybe some professors gives it too much. So it depends. So you have to be careful about like how much information you need in your course and take only that.
Yeah.
Because they will provide you a lot of information and it will be so overwhelming. And it's not even important to take all those information. So it's like you need to filter out like whatever you want.
How many courses are you taking right now?
I'm taking 6 courses.
You're taking 6 courses?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually our students, they take 4 or 5. You take 6.
Yeah.
like, do you have any other time to do anything else?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like I know it's kind of very intimidating at the same time,
Okay.
but I think this fall has been so fully packed.
Yeah,
that
of course, 6 courses.
every day I have either quiz, either assignment or something. So, but yeah, I need to do this so that I can do co-op in the next time.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like all the prereq courses.
Are you working right now?
Yes.
Oh, you still work?
Yeah,
So you
I
have
work,
6
like-
courses and you have a part-time job.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I work at Super Value Services.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is your how many hours you do every week?
I try to do like 20 because we are the students.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
can only
that's
do
only
20,
the
yeah.
eligible area.
Okay, so you're trying to do 20 hours
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
So you do 20 hours work every week and then you have 6 courses? How you manage your time?
I just delegate them because that is one of the skills that I learned when I came actually in Canada. When you delegate like what is the most important thing that you want to do and focus, then all the unnecessary things gets filtered out. Maybe for now, yes, I'm not getting time to be with my friends more than I used to be when I was in like back in another previous terms. But I think that I enjoy this much as well, and my friends understand that, saying okay, I'm taking this much courses, so maybe he feels busy. So yeah, it is fun though.
But you do need some social time though. Don't lock yourself in the knowledge world. Seriously, like that's my suggestion. I didn't know that you are so busy like this. So I do suggest you go out, hang out with your friends sometimes, right?
I
Do you feel like a little pressure sometimes?
Sometimes I do. That's why I try to book my at least weekend evening time, like book off, so that I can go outside maybe just for a coffee or something. I try to do that at least.
Okay, yeah. Recently, I think mental health becoming a very big issue for international students. So you're gonna take care of yourself in mental way, right? Do you go to the gym?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's good because going to the gym can relax your body, and then also takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
You're working 20 hours, 6 courses, going to the gym, hang out with friends. How often you call your family?
I try to call almost every day.
Oh, you okay?
Either in the morning or in the evening, depending upon their availability. So yeah.
So who you talk the most? Your mom, your dad?
Everyone.
Everyone?
I think the most excited person is my brother.
Your brother?
He'll be sending me voice messages as well. Neha, di mo yachesto. So I think everyone, but he's the one who is most excited.
Okay.
He's like always, come to my birthday and this, and I'm like, okay.
How old is he?
He's 5, I guess.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, similar age like my daughter. Yeah,
I
that's
see.
very cute age.
Yeah.
I know. Lots of questions.
Yeah, too much.
Too much. Yeah. Okay, so go back to your country. Is your country politics stable? No?
No. I won't say that political is stable, but
There's no war though.
There is no war.
Okay.
But it's just that the government keeps on changing.
Okay.
Somehow it's good as well because the people actually needs to get a bit of places. It's like it depends on, for example, let's say I'm a politician and I say I will do this thing, and you get elected and you don't do that thing, and so that is what is common, but there's no war, I guess.
Okay, no war. So it's been stable for a while. Do you think Nepal is a democratic country?
It is a democratic republican country.
Okay.
So yeah.
So people vote.
Yes, people do vote.
People are not forced to vote.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, it can happen because obviously political. Yeah.
Okay, so do you enjoy your home food?
Like here?
No, I mean, do you like Nepal food?
Yeah, obviously, I think it's one of the very nice and healthy food that you need to have.
Do you find that in Canada, in Winnipeg?
If you cook, then it's
Only cooking?
Yeah.
There's no Nepalese restaurant?
It's like, I think there is one, but I've tried a few of the stuffs there, but I think cooking home is better.
Yeah?
Then you will find authentic food and you will use those spices. So yeah, I think cooking home is nice.
Do you cook?
I don't cook often, but I try to cook.
You try to cook?
Yeah.
So where you live, right? You live in apartment or house?
I live in apartment.
Apartment, so you have all the cooking equipment?
Yes.
Okay, so practice more, learn from your mom.
Yeah, I think she has taught me, but it's like I don't know why, but I will do everything except cooking. Just like that. But I try to cook nowadays when I came to Canada. A bit.
Okay, so for the long term, for the long term, so before you come, you didn't even want to come. You told your mom, I don't want to go to Canada. Yeah. So now you are here, you slowly falling in love with Canada. Do you think you will stay in Canada, get a PR, get immigrate here, or you want to go explore the world like you said before?
Yeah, I think exploring is a very nice option that everyone has. So first of all, I just want to graduate now because I think it's just that urge whenever you are an undergraduate, you want to graduate. So I think graduation is the first thing. Then I think I will explore opportunities, to be honest.
Okay.
I think I will explore 2 places.
Okay.
And even within Canada, I think there are a lot of places to go to work and to engage in the community. So I think I will do that.
So far you don't have a clear plan for immigrate to Canada?
Yeah.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Did your parents talk about that before?
No, they didn't talk about that.
Oh, no, never,
they didn't talk about that. They were like mostly just go to the Canada, just try it. If you don't like, then we are here.
Come back.
But yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
that's nice.
They were like, but don't say no because I think this is the right time to go to outside and explore. Because when you go to the masters, you might not have that urge to learn or that curiosity to learn.
Okay.
So that's why they told me like, okay, go now. If you don't like, then we have other options.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm actually about to be 20.
20. Oh, you're pretty young.
Yeah.
But you talk in a very mature way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so if you must, I'm requiring you right now, give some advice for the future international student, not only to Canada, just maybe go to Australia, UK, anywhere in the world. As an international student, what is your biggest, most important advice for them?
I think the first thing is have an open mindset because wherever you are coming from, either Nepal or either the African side or anywhere, keep yourself open to learning so that you can get exposure. I would say like you can you can make most of the time here, like here or anywhere, maybe US, UK or anywhere. And second thing is make connections. Even if you have like friends from other countries, talk with them and learn about their place, their culture. So second is like make connections as much as you can. And third is I think have goals because when you come to Canada, to be honest, it will be overwhelming. Like you are into the big sea now. What do you will do all this stuff? But when you have goals from the beginning, like from the beginning of your journey anywhere, then even after like some time, even like after you get settled to that place, then you go again back to your goals. Then you say, okay, that was the reason I came to Canada. So I need to go back to my goals. So I think that will keep you in track. Like during your time, either you come for like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But once you have those things in you, like have open mindset, networks, and goals, then you'll
that's
be.
That's a very good one. Setting goals. I think.
I agree. So I think with these things, you'll be okay and. Try to make most of your time opportunities here. Try
explore everything and then like you said, open mind. That's very important. Okay, so at the end, you want to say something in your own language to your family, friends back home?
Oh yes, maybe.
Okay.
I think I'll say in like Nepali language.
Yeah.
So again, सबैलाई एकदमै धेरै नमस्ते. म नेपालबाट आएर एकदमै राम्रो अहिले गरिरहेको छु र मेरो चिन्ता नगर्नुहोस् कसैले पनि. आई नो लाइक फ्यामिली अलवेज डज धेरै चिन्ता गर्नुहुन्छ तर म ठिक छु and I try to make proud to you like मेरो नेपाललाई पनि and I will try to make most of my time here र hopefully म जे पनि कुराहरू यहाँ सिक्छु म त्यो पछि इम्प्लिमेन्ट गर्छु नेपालमा गएर. And I hope it will be a nice experience for me here as well. And back home, actually that is a plan. So yeah, and enjoy your time anywhere. Like just be open.
Why? Sometimes English, sometimes.
It's like
this is the way you guys speak in Nepal?
Yes. Oh. Because it's like in school also. What we used to do when I was younger, like smaller, we used to say. Nepalese, like Nepali plus English in Nepalese.
Okay.
So it's very convenient for us to speak in that way. That's why we like combine both of the things together.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. So was Nepal, sorry, one more question. Was Nepal colonized by any country before?
No, never. No?
Oh, so just have the English influence in your culture.
So it's like, I don't know how the English was there. but it was never colonized. That's why we never celebrate Independence Day because we never had that. Maybe because I think in our country English is the second language, and in every from your nursery education, kindergarten, English is one of the subjects that will be there.
Okay.
And I think except Nepali subject, we have the Nepali subject. It's in our language, but every other thing is in English.
Okay.
So because of that
pretty
reason
cool.
also.
That's normal school.
Yeah, that's the normal, so like private school. But if you are in like public school, then everything will be in Nepali.
Oh, okay. So because you were in
I was in private school.
Okay,
That's
so
why.
we can see the difference between private school and then public school in Nepal.
Agree.
Okay, how to say bye? Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay,
Yeah.
namaste.
Namaste.